What's up guys, Eric Zapp here with the Open Road Obsession, and today we're going to be checking out the 2024 Maserati GranTurismo Trofeo. Super sexy car, super powerful with the Nettuno V6 twin turbo engine. Let's hop right into the interior, get into the engine bay, go over the specs. Come on. So to get inside, there's not just a normal handle. Just put your hand underneath here, click it, and the door will open. This door is super big. You got the typical Sonus Faber sound system, 12 speaker that you find in a lot of the other Maseratis of this era. You got a nice chrome Maserati skid plate here and a very similar interior that you're gonna find in your Grecales and all of the GranTurismo models, just in different trim options. So inside here, you actually have two screens now, as opposed to the previous generation, you just had one screen. And the previous generation was really starting to look dated. Now, it looks super new. You have these aluminum steel paddle shifters here. You got your engine start stop button over here, your drive mode selection here, similar that you would find in a Ferrari. Up here, you got a 12.3 inch screen up top here. Your transmission controls are right here. You got park, reverse, neutral, drive, and M. It's for manual mode for the paddle shifter of this 8-speed Tremec transmission. And then down here you have your climate control system over here and this separate 8.8 inch screen down here. So you got a 12.3 inch screen and you got an 8.8 inch screen, and you have a Maserati illumination here, clock in the middle here, which is super cool. Now underneath the screen, you got a wireless phone charger. You lift this up here, you got some storage. You got a 2-cup holder here, and you got a nice little bit of storage space here in the middle with another wireless phone charger, a USB, a USB-C, and a 12-volt. Very nice, very comfortable. Bolsters aren't too tight. Nice little comfortable area, and it's a great place to be. There's actually no sunroof in this, but it is optionable on other models. So that said, guys, let's pop the hood and let's check out this engine. Pop the hood, let's lift this little lever here, and let's go and try and open this thing, because it was a little bit tricky last time I tried. See if we can get it this time. Let's pop this open, lift her up, pop it up, and we have a 3-liter twin turbocharged V6 here. So this thing, they dub it Nettuno, powered by Nettuno, which is the same engine that you're gonna find in the MC20, but it's just got a different power band and it's tuned differently to give it the maximum amount of power. So that said, let's get into the specs. So this engine has 542 horsepower and 479 pound-foot of torque, and it'll take you from 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. You can also see a little bit of a faster, a little bit slower speed time, depending on which kind of conditions you're driving in. This 3-liter twin-turbo engine has 542 horsepower and 479 pound-foot of torque. It's paired to an 8-speed dual clutch Tremec transmission, and it's an all-wheel drive setup, which will get you going from 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. It's really, really quick. And if you go for the Modena model, which has a similar detuned engine, you're gonna have 0 to 60 or 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 3.9 seconds. So regardless of which model you choose, it's gonna be pretty damn quick, you guys. Here in the trunk of the Maserati GranTurismo Trofeo, this has 11 cubic feet of space. There's also a little slot back in the back here where you can actually put your skis through after putting the rear seat down, the middle portion down. You also have a automatic trunk close button here as well, and a lock button here, so you can actually close it and lock it at the same time. But with 11 cubic feet of space, it's safe to say you can put your golf clubs back here, your skis, and definitely, most likely, all the groceries that you would ever get in one grocery trip. It's not very many cases of water, maybe 3 cases of Costco water, the 30 packs, is the most you're gonna fit in this area. But it's pretty nice though, because you also got the quad exhaust, nice little diffuser here, and it's just super sexy design. You can also see that the tail lights are actually very similar to what you would find in the original GranTurismo. So it's super nice. It's just kind of more narrow than the original GranTurismo, so it's super sexy. And you also have a carbon fiber diffuser here. You also have a carbon fiber trunk lip here on the Trofeo model, which is a very, very nice touch. But one thing that's really great is that they kept the shape of the original GT, which is the one that was most sought after over the test of time since its release back in 2008. The only thing that's real different here is the engine and the interior. And for the engine, obviously all of us naturally aspirated V8 guys are going to be a little bit butthurt, but we got to make way for the future. And if this is the way the manufacturer's going, that's just the way it's got to be, guys. But nonetheless, it's super powerful. So in the rear here, let's go over the tires and the disc brakes. You have 295, 30, 21 inch tires in the back, 21 inch rims, and a 13.8 inch drilled disc brake here. You also have your caliper and your e-brake here, electronically selected on the caliper as well. Super wide tire because this thing has a lot of power with its all-wheel drive system. You gotta keep this thing down, stuck to the ground nice and tight. Now let's check out the front. So over here in the front, we have a 265/30/20 inch rim on this and a 2065/30/20 tire on this with a 15-inch disc brake. You just have a nice big caliper here. That is a 6-piston caliper similar to the setup that you would find in the MC20. Since this is a Trofeo model, it shares the same brakes as well as a very similar detuned powertrain. All right guys, now that we've concluded the review of the black Trofeo GranTurismo, let's just take a look at this Trofeo 75th anniversary because it's got some really nice, uniquely forged wheels and it's got a really nice interior, two-tone leather and red stitching. So let's hop right into it, take a look at these wheels here. Since it's not just a single spoke setup like the other Trofeo that we were looking at, this actually has the dual spoke setup. This is the one with the 75th anniversary model that has a uniquely forged wheel and it looks super clean. And as we hop inside here, open it the same way, just click the button inside, open her up, and then you can see the two-tone leather with the red stitching. So it's super, super nice. You got the 75th anniversary seats here, embroidery on the headrest, and it's just really nice. So take a look in here, guys. You're gonna really like it. That said, guys, that concludes this video. If you guys like this content, hit the like button, smash the subscribe button to our Open Road Obsession YouTube channel, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.